warm welcome to you. It's a privilege to explore this knowledge together. Today, we're going to dive into a principle so simple, yet so powerful, it can truly change the entire course of your life.
You know, it all starts with this one idea. It's not about the number of years we have. What really matters, what defines everything, are those moments of realization. These are the sparks, the true starting points for any meaningful change we wish to see.
You see, real transformation isn't just about waiting for time to pass. It follows this very specific, very clear path. It always begins with a spark, that moment of realization. That spark then leads to a much deeper understanding. And only then, from that understanding, does true transformation happen in your life.
So, if realization is the absolute key to it all, the first domino to fall, what is it that ignites that spark? What's the engine that really drives this whole process forward?
Well, the answer is a power that every single one of us has, but we often don't realize its true strength. It's the power of inquiry. Now, an inquiry isn't just some random thought that pops into your head. No, it's a question that you hold on to, one that repeats in your mind because you have this genuine deep desire to find an answer. It's this persistence that really gets our minds working to find a resolution.
It's our inquiries that guide us to those incredible moments of realization. But, and this is the most important part, not all inquiries are created equal. You have to think of your life as a journey. The questions you constantly ask yourself, well, that's the path you're choosing to walk. The direction of your question literally determines the destination of your life.
Let's use an analogy. Imagine your life as a boat, sailing from one shore to another. Your inquiry is the ocean current. A negative inquiry is like a current that's constantly pushing you away from your destination, taking you into rough, unwanted waters. But a positive inquiry? That's the favorable current. It carries you, almost effortlessly, exactly where you want to go, toward calm seas and beneficial outcomes.
And that really is the heart of this principle. A negative inquiry will always focus on what you don't want, on lack. A positive inquiry focuses on what you do want to create. To really see how this works in the real world, let's take a look at the story of a woman named Emily.
For years, Emily was just stuck, and she was haunted by this one persistent question. It was a negative inquiry born out of so much frustration, and that question was, why haven't I found a suitable partner yet?
Do you hear the lack in that question? It's all about what's missing. An inquiry like that could only ever lead to answers that confirmed her loneliness. The big shift happened when she was guided to completely reframe her question, to stop focusing on what she didn't have and start focusing on what she wanted to build. Her new positive inquiry became, how can I create a happy, harmonious marriage?
And this simple change, just flipping the question around, led to an absolutely profound realization for her. She suddenly understood that she hadn't been looking for a partner to build a life with. She'd been looking for a pre-made perfect outcome. She was trying to reap the fruit from a tree somebody else had already grown, instead of looking for someone to plant and grow a new tree with.
What a powerful shift in perspective, right? Let's look at another amazing story of transformation. This one is about a man named Phan Kim Tong Ben.
Now, his work kept him away from his family, a lot. And over time, he started to feel resentful, unappreciated. That inner state was reflected back to him in the most heartbreaking way by his wife, who told him, "We've been married 8 years, and the total time you've been with me and our child is less than a year."
Wow. That moment could have sent him spiraling even deeper into negativity. It could have been the end, but instead, a piece of wisdom he'd heard once came back to him right when he needed it most, and it sparked a completely new understanding.
And that piece of wisdom was this. A relationship breaks where the energy of gratitude is missing. That single thought shifted everything for him. He stopped focusing on what he wasn't receiving and began to focus on what he was grateful for. He realized his wife wasn't the cause of his problems. She was his greatest supporter, his great benefactor. And with that change of heart,
their entire relationship transformed.
These stories are so powerful because they show this mechanism in action. You, yes you, have the power to consciously steer your internal questions. This is the principle of desired direction. So first, get really clear on what you truly desire. Then, frame your questions to align with that desire. Ask, how can I achieve this? Not why don't I have this? Focus all your energy on building what you want, the light, and you won't even have to worry about the darkness.
The life you are living right now, today, is a perfect reflection of the dominant questions you have held in your mind. The quality of your life is determined by the quality of your questions. So I'll leave you with this to really think about. If your life is the answer, what question are you asking?
Thank you so much for joining me on this exploration into the power of inquiry. Please remember that the questions you ask yourself are the most potent creative force you possess. So choose them with care. And if this resonated with you, please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our next explainer. We'd love to have you with us.